to Wonderful Establishment. Beck, you didn't say Wonderful Establishment.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
You didn't know you were supposed to? Okay.
I
Well,
didn't know I was
in any
supposed to.
case, otherwise known as the Beck and Adam Show.
Beck and Adam Show.
Beck and Adam Show. I'm Adam. She's Beck. Don't mix it up. Anyways, so we are talking about the new presidential candidates and ones that may be out of the race, but hell, I'm just... Do you watch the news? I don't really watch the news.
No, I don't watch the news, so we're both going to talk about something now that we don't know anything about.
Well, it's not like watching the news.
Except that Newt Gingrich guy.
Oh, yeah, Newt Gingrich. Okay, I gotta...
How do you say his name? Gingrich? Gingrich?
Gingrich.
Is it like a Harry
Gingrich.
Potter thing or
I think
something?
it's Gingrich.
Gingrich.
Yeah, it sounds
Gangrene.
it sounds like some kind of tropical
Newt
disease.
Gangrene. Speaking
Gingrich.
of
Gangrene.
severe illness,
Yeah.
he divorced his wife when she was on her deathbed with cancer.
Yeah, that's pretty... I think he's the Lizard King.
Do you think he's Quetzalcoatl? I always thought Quetzalcoatl would be awesome, not a douchebag.
Yeah, you see, I don't think he's
Republican.
Quetzalcoatl because he's like an old douchebag. And, like, in reality, if he was Quetzalcoatl, then he would
Quetzalcoatl
start...
would just, like,
he would
lizard magic that cancer right the ever.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, maybe he's not Quetzalcoatl until 2012. That might be the thing. Or he's another type of lizard.
No, he's a lizard in human body.
Like, I think he's, like, from some part in the middle of the Andromeda Galaxy, like, sentient lizard king, kind of like Alien, maybe. You know, like an Alien vs. Predator. And, like, he's here to enslave us and make us work in mines. I believe that's what's going on. He's wearing, like, a human skin. That's why he's so wrinkly. I mean, his name is Newt. Come on. Think about it.
He should have just given her, like, a couple more weeks. Couple months, maybe.
Well, no, I think what happened is again, like, because he's like an alien. So they, like, lay their young in a person's stomach. So she didn't really have cancer.
Oh, it was all the little lizard babies growing inside of her.
It was, you know, the lizard baby growing inside of her.
It was
And then, but you see, the thing is, he didn't... Okay, now, this is a complicated scenario, but I'm gonna play it out for you here. So, Newt Gingrich having sex with his old wife, not his middle one or his newest one. And he's into really kinky shit. All old couples are. And
I knew this was gonna go to sex with you.
This show is always gonna go to sex somehow. By the way, this show is always gonna go to sex somehow.
It is always gonna go to sex.
It is. Usually anal. Anyways, so he, you know, skeets all over his wife, you know, after some dom gimp shit going on. And then he's really into, like, eating it out of her mouth. So he just snowballs that shit. But you see, accidentally, while he's snowballing, he gets too into it, and he just, like, sends his crazy alien tongue down her. And he lays the eggs in her. And that's what laid the eggs.
Okay, well, we solved
And so then he's like, shit, I don't want to have this kid with this dumb bitch. She's just good for sex. Now her pussy's going to be all blown out.
Want to have, like,
and so he made up this whole, he made her get chemo, because he told her she had cancer. And then was just like, yeah, my wife has cancer. Divorces her before the kid is born. And then she dies when the kid is born. The kid, because, like, that's their tradition. The fathers have no involvement in raising the children on the lizard planet. It's like they just ditch the women, and the women die. And then it's left and just goes out and
it becomes some sort of gay paradise for you, Adam. Okay. You just want to think about men boning each other. I don't think this has anything to do with thinking that a Republican presidential candidate is actually...
When did I mention men boning each other?
Well, the second you got to, we'd all kill the women in the world. Like, none of the men have. They just, like, inseminate the women.
More women are
reproduce.
Born.
So it's like Spartan Greek culture.
Well, you have to admit, like, in Alien, when I guess it doesn't even have to be a woman the way they give birth. It just has to be something. And they stick... I don't know if... I guess alien people don't... Those people don't really even have sex. Because, like, if they reproduce by, like, laying eggs and, like, you know, fucking... What's her name's? You know, the chick from Avatar? Not the hot one. The researcher.
Oh. Sigourney Weaver is hot.
Well, she was an alien.
No, she's
a beautiful older woman.
She's a bad actress, though. She's a bad actress.
Bad actress. Bad Sigourney Weaver.
Bad actress. No Oscar. Bad.
No Oscar. No Tony even. No.
The Tony isn't even film, Adam.
I know the Tony's musical, but I could see her in a musical.
All I can think about is getting pho right now.
Can you really?
The Vietnamese rice noodle soup with bean sprouts, sweeping the nation.
Sweeping it. You know what? Also sweeping the nation. Sarah Palin fever.
Oh, Sarah hasn't gone away. She hasn't. She should just settle down with her own magazine and television network and tell women how to get pregnant for the rest of her life.
Did you know she makes Jägermeister?
It figures.
I mean, she's got so much goddamn deer blood. You know. Of course she'd make Jägermeister.
She's got so much goddamn what?
Deer blood.
Oh, deer blood?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's killing deers all the time.
She'd kill them.
Well,
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe she actually kills those animals. I don't think she has the guts. She's lazy.
Well, no, but her drunk husband runs it over on a snowmobile.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. A lot of baby deers. And baby deers are great for their blood, for some Jägermeister.
Oh, I love
and you see,
I love me a little.
Are you down for another theory? It's theory number 2 here. Theory number 2. Alright, so you know how she has a kid with Down syndrome? Yeah. I think I know why. You see, probably when she was about, like, I'm guessing 5 months pregnant, maybe 3, maybe 7, who knows. I mean, I don't know at what point in pregnancy you have to get drunk to get Down syndrome, but I'm sure that's possible. Anyways, she gets drunk off Jägermeister. Because, I mean, what the f*** is she gonna do? She's got all this goddamn deer blood, and her husband's drinking all the time, and he wants to have drunk sex with her, and the only way she can put up with that is get drunk herself, and it's goddamn Alaska. So you're snowed in with a bunch of deer blood, you're making it a Jägermeister. And so she's just like, so she does. She just starts doing Jaeger bombs, pregnant, like 5 months pregnant, and that thing just gets drunk. And by that thing, I don't mean her, I mean that baby.
The drunk fetus?
The drunk fetus. Okay. And it gets like, it's just like the deer blood just throws in an extra chromosome, man. And that's just what happens. Is that it's actually, by the way, this is actual factual facts. Everyone says that Down syndrome is from an extra chromosome. From humans, it's not. It's from deers. People with Down syndrome are part deer. They have horns if you look with an x-ray.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I know.
You're a sick man.
I am a sick man. Sick man, sick man, sick man. Reading Ray Bradbury. Oh, book club time for all you Oprah fans. Guess what I'm reading?
Book club.
I'm reading
Adam's Book Club.
Adam's Book Club.
Adam's Book Club.
I'm reading Twice 22 by Ray Bradbury, which I stole from Connor.
The Weatherman?
The Weatherman.
Weatherman.
The April Witch.
We'll hear more from him later.
Yes, the Weatherman. But it's about this Anne Leary chick, and I don't know. This story is about, like, her, Cece possesses her, and, like, wants to, like, get her to go with, like, this guy to a dance, and I don't know. She's probably gonna get raped or killed. Like, she was probably avoiding trying to go out on a date with him because he's a rapist.
Why didn't you read Little Women or something? Read a happy summer book.
Well, no, I'm just saying probably.
You should be reading, like, erotic literature. Like, go get a trashy novel.
Oh, God. Oh, there was a few of those after on Lopez Island. Yeah. And that shit was just, it was like in a free reading booth by the ferry. There were like 3 of them, and they were just like
porn magazines in the ferry booth.
No, not porn magazines. Like a romance erotic novels.
Oh, that's different.
But like about like super independent woman in the future, and it's all pink, and she's like all hot, and you know she dies, and it's like a romance. Ooh. It's this real
she controls them.
Yeah, she like goes from like nation to nation, dating guys, I guess, because that's like what you need. That's really the important part of international travel, people. Is getting boned by every different color of dick.
It's getting laid. That's why you go abroad. That's why people go abroad.
You want some color on your palate.
That's the inevitable question every time I ask somebody where they've gone to study abroad as well. Who did you?
Yeah. The president!
While you were there.
No.
Did you cheat on your boyfriend or just break up with him before you left?
On your boyfriend, you bitch. Alright. Well, I think that does it for today. But thank you very much for watching the Beck and Adam show / Wonderful Establishment. Who knows what it'll be next time.
Wonderful
Thank you. Have a good night and good luck.